I had my gray shirt on, and I was like, wait a minute, I got to put this shirt on, because if I put anything else but one of these shirts on, they'll use that in a video and then twist the context and smear me. But it's funny how nobody smears me with photo or painting or science fiction or fake or real with this globe. Right? Because they're told, don't ever use any footage with this shirt on, because you're going to look stupid trying to smear him, because that shirt is what started the entire debate. So they lose credibility. You'll notice that with any smear video. So I have a lot of smear videos out there. I also have proof of an operation triangulating with a bunch of people who are liars. Like, I feel bad for Matthew Aaron Prosella, ODD TV, but it was a bit strange that he was promoting a guy who's lampooning launching any kind of investigation or expedition across Antarctica with the suspicion that they're hiding another landmass or more land, and the Earth is flat. And when you turn your head from the screen and you listen just audio to spy, IPS. I'm a comedy writer. Now, I know that type of writing, hanging out with, wannabe Jewish comedy writers in Hollywood and Jewish comedians, that sort of New York Catskills or West Coast Hollywood sort of lampooning, Modern Family, dry, sardonic, satirical, docu-style writing. I know it. And you don't see him on camera painting. You don't see him on camera. And if you do, he's got his scripts. So somebody's been writing points, and I don't think it's just him. And I think they've been on my Facebook and also studying my channel, and then going, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this, and just studying me and figuring out how they could replace the package. Because Mark Sargent, who believes in a finite amount of continents and an enclosed snow globe, suddenly starts pushing this guy, saying that I'm a drunk and I can't debate, but he won't actually meet me for a drink when I drive out to meet him from Tampa to Boulder. Was he even in Boulder at the time? So the point of the matter is that they're dishonest. ODD, I forgive you. You did something foolish when you're 17. I'm lucky I grew up with women and good parents, and I would never just be at a party drinking and then just go to a 30-year-old woman and go, I wouldn't do that. I don't know what was going through your head. But if people want to have that kind of mindset or that kind of background, putting out content, that's fine. Your choice. I am just not going to associate with anybody. That was always the MO here, because I was always suspicious that there'd be an operation to come in and take me out, because you would need quite a few people to take me out. So Team Powerland is now forming. I don't know who hashtagged that, but that's great. Thank you very much for your support. And I think the reason what I'm getting at here is that this is a truth movement. Okay? So you had a background, and then you went around making other people look crazy and like an asshole, saying that was a DUI charge and somebody cropped your photo on a sex offender rap sheet. Now that's there for life, which sucks, because you were just 17. I know that the government is hiring online community informants to infiltrate conspiracy theorist platforms, movements, protest movements, do recon, steer the movement, replace. I know that. And I know that what they do is they fleece your record from the web, and they get rid of your record. I know that this is the trade. And you could also believe in the flat earth, and that's fine. But you got a hold of me very late, dude, in the game. When I was posting stuff on your channel, you were blocking people. And you were also pushing the dome, which is poppycock sci-fi, and pandering to the crazy Christians, which don't apply the scientific method. This is just complete belief conjecture in the Bible. And You were blocking anybody who said this is about more land or there's more land, like they lied to the world with just before Columbus. So I have that on record. So when IPS, who you were pushing, also lied, so I had two liars here in my work. It was a huge red flag. So I put it up, and I appreciate that you put out, you finally confessed that, you know, you had this past, but you didn't confess that you lied to people while you were doing what you're doing online right now. And I've also filed a privacy rights issue based off me playing a gay character in MTV comedy. That's a fictional character. It's not real. I wasn't actually gay, and I didn't do gay softcore porn. So I didn't. But I find that interesting that, you know, I wasn't the victim as much as somebody who was actually somebody who did that in their past, and then in their present day in the Flat Earth movement, which I started, is saying that you're crazy, that's a DUI. So you still lied. You still lied. And so did this guy who's basically lampooning the Flat Earth and the idea of more land. Because he doesn't offer any proofs. All he does is offer marketing, and he's here to cash in with his penguin friends. And I think that that's actually an operation to make the whole thing look stupid. They're lampooning. I wouldn't be surprised at the end of the day this guy isn't some sort of plant sent in by Hollywood. I mean, he's got the inflection of some of my Jewish friends. He's got that style of writing, which is kind of covert and lampooning, getting set up for a talk show. So they're here, folks, whether you want to admit it or not. And I would just stay away from anybody who lied about something while they're in this, that basically frauds another or frauds themselves and could actually jeopardize the entire movement. Doesn't actually move it forward. Doesn't actually start it. Doesn't actually get it to the next level. Right? If you're doing categorical imperative to actually move the thing forward, to actually finding this lie out, finding more land, good, do whatever it takes. But if you're like, you know, lying to people, making them look crazy when they're asking you a question about your criminal past, and you're lying then, well, it's like, you know, it was a simple thing. You were 17 years old, you were prepubescent, and that's it. And you were like drunk, and you grew up the woman. They got you because you were illegally drinking underage, and then you went on whatever. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did. I would never do that. That's not my upbringing, right? I don't grew up with sisters. You know, if anybody did that, they did it to me. All right, all their friends. So I don't do that. So I don't know. I see liars in the truth movement, and I don't see actually any kind of ethics being executed by, you know, 3 individuals lately that have kind of been like surrounding me. I'm an older gentleman. I'm a political scientist. I'm your only political scientist in this, and there's no way any university would ever allow me to do a treatise or a thesis on this. So I had to leave school and do independent scholarly work. So to have 3 chumps come around me, one that I kind of helped, and another who I don't even know but used my name and somehow got onto CBS through magic donations that are anonymous, and another guy who came in my corner right after that, defending me. Defending me for what? I'm the one who got lied to. I'm the one who got frauded. I'm the one somebody else pretended to be. So I appreciate you coming to my court. It's just surprising that, you know, that there's people out there trying to defend me when, first off, you'd all be like looking at a NASA photo of some celestial planet right now, wondering when you're going to get there in your lifetime if it wasn't for me. And you failed to remember that. So it is Lord of the Flies. There's going to be something coming that's going to be very big in the next year. And it's going to be a response to the failure of people unifying behind the leadership of an expedition. And also the guy who pushed so hard to have this get to the mainstream that you've all attacked. And you continue to attack. And Google actually supports approving these comments without my consent. They're all there. For Katie to see, she thinks I'm approving comments about her now. But she knows I'm not approving. So there's something going on with this group around IPS. It's like what has happened here with the episode with Jake Gibson, Flat Earth asshole, is that it has expunged a gang that's all hubbing now around Spy. So, and his sort of Modern Family deadpan lampooning of the Flat Earth with penguins and Mason symbolism and all this other stuff. But they're here, folks, and ODD is involved in that. So is he involved with it to the level where he wants to get that record clean? Because really, I mean, he did have, it's not like pedophilia. It's not like a rape charge. You know, it's just like, I drank too much. That's all it is. So it's like, I would imagine that that's really bugging him. So is he doing something for a trade to get it removed faster? Because at 30 years old to still have that on your record? I mean, that must be really freaking annoying. I would probably do anything the government wants me to do. If I had a little thing like that on my record, I was going to follow me until I'm 70. So something to think about. But yeah, I forgive you. I mean, I'm always open to forgive people, but I'm still waiting to forgive you about lying to the public in the present day about saying that was a DUI charge and then telling other people off and making them look crazy.